it's a long night here. Oh, I can't believe it's daytime already here.
Joe, what's the matter? You look tired.
Oh, man, I didn't sleep good last night.
You didn't sleep good night in the jail, huh?
No, it was a long night.
Remember I told you, if you want to go to sleep, if you're having those insomnia problems, you need to start counting, numbers, My grandkids do that.
Yeah, I know. I counted to 100, and then I counted to 200, and then 300, and 500, and 1,000, and then I got up to 2,000, and 25,399, and then
Well, did you go to sleep then?
No, then it was time to get up. Oh, man, I don't like this. There's got to be something I can do about that.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. What are you in jail for this time?
Well, I got in trouble. I robbed a bank. Well, actually, it wasn't a bank. It was a cashier at the 7-Eleven store. Oh, I didn't tell you, I'm the gang member, too. Yeah. Choices, 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 choices.
What do you do for a living?
Well, when I'm not in jail, I'm the hustler, or the gang member, the Bloods,
What do you hustle?
Well, besides drugs, I collect money for people who don't pay their debts,
Yeah?
And I sell guns and things like that.
Proverbs 1:7 says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction."
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm April Fool's Day early here, I guess.
Your perennial April Fools is you, because you don't learn from your mistakes. You keep coming back. Is it the food that you like?
No, it's not the food. Well, anyway, I robbed this store, and I handed this note to the cashier, and I said, "Hand me over the money." She wrote something down, and handed it back to me. It had some scribbling on it.
What did it say?
It said, "Straighten your tie, Buster. The camera's taking your picture." That's what it said, all right.
And I assume that you got picked up later that night.
Yeah, that's about it. I got picked up by the cops, and I've been in jail ever since,
Choices, choices, choices.
Yep, choices. I kind of struggle with my choices,
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your life?
Well, there's not much to say. I started raising myself when I was around 10 years old. Yep. And I had a dad that he was in jail, so he didn't come around too much. And my mother worked 2 jobs,
She sounds like a very special person.
Yeah, she is. The trouble was she was never around, And when you're a kid, you need approval and acceptance and structure, and pats on the back. And she was never there.
So what's your point?
Well, the point is, if you don't get it at home, you're going to get it somewhere else in the community. And that's where I got it. I got recruited into the gang. And they said they were going to be my family. Because I didn't really have one, But they kind of lied to me. They kind of used me. But that's all I had. And so anyway, I was in the gang. And
what did you do?
Well, we dropped out of school and we did what we wanted to do anytime we wanted to do it.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
Well, what can I say? Like I said, I'm April's fool.
Well, it's your choices, Joe. What are you going to do? Young people have choices today. We have gang problems not only in Virginia, but across America. And it's growing in epidemic proportions.
Yeah, I know. Our young people need help. They're struggling. They need direction,
I was reading the Barna report this week on the internet. Only 1% of young people believe in moral truth that the Bible teaches.
Yeah, it's not too good.
Well, only 9% of adults believe in moral truth like the Bible teaches.
That's not much there, is it?
Our country's in trouble. Not just the young people, it's the older people. So we need to wake up.
Yeah, I guess we all need to wake up.
Fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
Why do you keep repeating that?
Well, Jesus repeated things for emphasis. That means we need to think about it. We need to be careful who our friends are. We need to be careful of the choices we make. Do we do our homework? Do we skip it? Do we get A's or do we get D's? Do we get in trouble or do we get honors? It's all choices.
Choices, 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 choices.
What are you going to do, Joe?
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have anybody that's my friend except the gang guys, you know.
Why don't you get out of the gang when you get out of jail? Leave the gang. Distance yourself. That's what you do.
Yeah, but it's hard to do. See, that's all I know. That's where I get approval, acceptance, and structure from my gang friends, you know.
Joe, if you get people that are doing wrong, you need to let go of them. Let them go their own way. Get new friends that want to make something of their life.
Well, it's easy to say. It's hard to do, you know. It's really hard to do.
Choices, choices, choices. You miss a lot of things in jail, Joe. Easter's coming up soon. All the holidays. Ham, apple pie, custard pie, pumpkin pie.
Cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. You're making me homesick, man. I'm sick of being in jail.
That's my point. You're in jail.
I know I'm in jail, and I'm sick of being in there.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. What you going to do, Joe? You going to turn it around? Only you can turn it around.
Yeah, I know. The fear of the Lord, huh? I guess I'm just April's fool. All the time, year-round, you know.
You don't have to. You don't have to be the fool all the time. You can turn to God's truth. Ask God to help you. Young people, you can too. Us old folks too. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. What you going to do? You going to pick up the ball and run with it?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
You too. Think about it. Think seriously about it.
Well, how you doing?
Doing good. You know, the scripture says lots of good things. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know that. It does say lots of good things.
It says to have lots of wisdom, to be wise, but be gentle. We're supposed to be wise as serpents there, Grandpa.
Yeah.
But gentle as doves. I want you all to remember that in the context of what we're going to be saying here in a few minutes. You have anything to say, Grandpa?
Well, life is like a rose. Yeah. You start out like a rosebud, then you turn into a rose, and then you just kind of fade away.
Well, the young people aren't fading away.
No, they're not. They're kind of in the rosebud stage.
But lots of young people, because of my job, I see lots of young people in the jail that are wasting away the rosebudding years, joining gangs, getting involved with the wrong crowd, and dropping out of school.
Yeah, that's sad. Got to redeem the time. You got to be wise. Yeah. Wise as serpents. Yeah, you got to do that.
Well, how you doing, Grandpa?
Well, I guess everybody's having identity problems, not just young people, because I'm having an identity problem too.
Oh yeah, what's your problem?
Well, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I'm listening. They're listening.
Well, it's like this, you see. I'm too young to net a care and too old a woman to care. Yeah. I don't know why I'm laughing.